Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we've got Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, David Meyers, junior golfer from Johannesburg, South Africa, who recently won the UC Ferguson Classic for the Stars. And David, what went into your victory in that tournament?
My game really wasn't great coming back from the summer, and kind of everything just fell into place that week. I really hit the golf ball well, and my short game felt unbelievable.
15 birdies in 54 holes. Any shots that stick out or any holes that you specifically remember from this win?
I remember coming down 16, it's a par 5 at Lincoln Park, playing quite tough into the wind that day, and I managed to get a birdie, which kind of felt like I sealed the win for myself. And another challenging hole I had was number 3 on the first day. I actually made a double bogey to start my round, which kind of brought me back to where the other guys could kind of get in contention or win, which kind of affected my round, but luckily brought it back.
Your teammate Gaston Romero finished 3 shots behind you for second place, and 4 of the top 5 finishers were OCU players. What kind of balance does this team have this year?
The team's really good. I mean, no matter how you're playing, your spot isn't secure because there's 8 guys that can play in the top 5 here, which is something special. The guys were so good this week. I mean, everyone's game was solid. Like, there were no flaws. Everyone was hitting the ball well, like able to score on the golf course. So, I mean, it's exciting for us as a team going like ahead to our other tournaments to know that, I mean, the team can change and we're always going to send a good team.
The team victory was number 115 for your coach, Kyle Blazer. Hall of Fame coach, what's it like playing for him?
It's special, I'd say. You know, I mean, playing for coach is something I've enjoyed over my time here at OCU. I mean, his record's incredible. I don't think you'll find another one like it in college golf, which is something remarkable. But it has its times where it's challenging because you obviously want to perform really well for him because you know the players he's had since he's been here. So, but all in all, it's a great experience.
Going back to last season, you played a part in the 11th national championship for this program. What do you remember about the national championships, and what will you take away from that experience?
For me, that was probably the best week of my life, to be honest. I mean, the team atmosphere, the way the guys played golf the whole week was just something unbelievable. I mean, we enjoyed every moment of it. We started off badly and we came back fighting, which was a big thing for us. But I don't think I'll ever forget that week.
What makes OCU a special place?
It'd have to be my teammates. I mean, without them, it wouldn't be the same. We get on so well this year. It's such a nice bunch of guys. We're all like really, really close. It's a tight bond. So without them, it would never compare to what it is now.
All right, talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, David Meyers. You can follow the Stars on OCUsports.com.
What I've learned the most from golf is to have integrity in everything you say and do.
One of the biggest lessons of that sports impacts my daily life is discipline.
Be a champion of character, it just means to realize first that you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Being a part of NAIA is something that I'm going to keep with me forever because it's not only made me a better athlete, but it's made me a better person.
The NAIA really just cares about their student athletes and just the experience in general at the school, and I think that that's really important.
The NAIA stands for, has great core values. One that's most important to me is servant leadership. Being able to serve your community is a huge reason why I chose the NAIA.
I am a champion of character.
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 Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to track and cross country coach Matt Aguero. The Stars men's and women's team both opened their seasons recently with good performances in their first meets. And Coach, let's start with your women's team. Lydia Motto set the course record at the Western Oklahoma Open. Tell us about that performance.
Yeah, she ran well, and it wasn't a good day to run fast. It had rained a few days before that. We didn't have rain that day, but it was a pretty soft course. There was a little bit of mud on some corners, so for her to set the course record, it shows that she's pretty fit right now. She was fourth last year at the national meet. I think she'll be a contender this year. She's pretty. Her fitness level is pretty strong right now, so we're happy with that.
Men's team finished second as a team in the event, and Max McNeil was the runner-up in that one as well. What went into the men's performance?
They ran well. We ran a lot of our younger guys. Max was one of our few returners that we ran. We held out about 5 or 6 guys that I think will be factors for us. So for us to finish second, I was pretty happy with that. Max ran real well, like always. He's pretty consistent for us. One of our newcomers, Moses, a transfer from JUCO, ran pretty well too and was third overall. So I thought we had a good day.
As a team, you guys took the #1 spot in the preseason rankings. You have the defending individual champion in Mark Shaw. What does that say about the expectations that have been placed on this program?
We always want to, one of our goals is to always to contend for a national title. We were third place last year. So I think we're going to be in the mix again. It's always nice to get some respect and be ranked #1. We have, out of our top 7 that ran last year, everybody's returning. Plus we've added a few guys, so I think that's kind of what have put us in that #1 spot. But, the team knows we still got to go out and earn it and work hard to get there.
Now your women's team comes in, they're preseason ranked #7. What are the expectations for your women this year?
We were third last year as well on the women's side. 7th, I thought we could be a little higher. We're hoping to, like I said, we always want to contend for a national title. We lost a lot from last year's team, and I think that's why we were probably ranked a little lower than I expected. Losing Amanat Olawara, who won the national championship last year. Also, Michaela Warner, who's an individual national champion in the marathon. Brooke Kasser was another girl. So we lost 3 of our top 7 runners from that team that placed high. So we have a good thing is we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of seniors coming back. So I'm pretty excited about that. We've added a few good runners as well, newcomers that I think will do well for us.
Big one coming up for you guys, the 30th annual University of Arkansas Chili Pepper Invitational. How do you go about preparing for that event?
It's a big race. But we don't prepare really any different for it than we do any other race. The athletes might get a little more excited about it. We'll line up against 50 other schools and 400 other runners and mostly Division I competition, a few Division II schools, and then I believe there was only one other NAIA school there last year. But I think we can fare well. Mark Shaw was runner-up there last year, beat a couple of D1 All-Americans. Amanat Olawara won the meet last year, so we performed well there. The kids get excited for it because it is a fast course. It's great competition.
Looking ahead to the SAC Conference Championships, new venue this year, Woodson Park in Oklahoma City. What does that course offer?
We're excited to be hosting it this year and to be at a course that we run pretty frequently. So we do a lot of our tempo runs down there and some of our interval training down at Woodson Park. It's going to be a loop course. It'll be about 2 loops for the women, 3 loops for the men. And it's fairly flat as long as it's dry and we don't have wind that day. I think we'll have a fast course. Now if it gets a little windy, it's pretty open, so the times might be slow. But like I said, if it's a good weather day, I think we'll have some fast times on that course.
You talked a little bit about Amanat Olawara. No cross-country eligibility left, but she will compete in the track and field season along with Michaela Werner, who also has eligibility left in track. So what does that mean for that program?
Well, I think they're going to do great things for us. Right now they're still training with the team. They both, like you said, they don't have cross-country eligibility, but they both have indoor and outdoor eligibility. Michaela was she's a 2-time All-American indoor in the 5,000. She's got a couple All-American honors in the marathon, won the national championship in the marathon as well. And then, Amanat has won just about everything she's raced in. She's a 9-time national champion. This last track season. She won the 10K and 5K for us. So with them, you're looking at possibly scoring 30 points with those two girls alone. So it's going to be a big help for us for the track season to have them.
How does that affect them academically?
So they're both in grad school right now. We actually have a few students that are in grad school. We had a young man, Oakland Davis, who graduated early in 3 years, and now he's doing grad work. Amanat's working on an MBA, and Michaela is working on a criminal justice master's degree.
You've added a couple of assistant coaches, and you've got some students who are working toward competing exclusively in track and field. What is the outlook for the program as a whole?
Well, we're very excited. We've had a strong tradition in cross country and then in distance with indoor and outdoor track. But now we're going to add a full track team. So we've hired James Hall, who's going to work with our sprinters, Courtney Gargler, who is going to work with our throwers, and then Tim Hall will work with our jumpers, plus he'll help out with cross country, and then Fraser Legeese is going to be assisting with distance runners. So it's excited to have a big group of great coaches, and they were strong competitors back when they competed in track and field as well. We have a handful of athletes right now that'll be jumping and sprinting for us in the spring, so we're excited about that. Some really good athletes too that I think will have a chance to score some points for us in both indoor track and outdoor track, and possibly be become an All-American as well. But for the future, we want to have a full track team. We plan to have sprinters, jumpers, and throwers, and be just as competitive in those events as we are the distance events.
All right, talking to OCU track cross country coach Matt Aguero. You can follow the Stars on OCUsports.com.